Welcome back to the channel, where history hides in plain sight. Today, we are not just looking at coins, we are uncovering stories, secrets, and hidden value behind three ordinary-looking Jefferson nickels. These coins come from different years, different mint marks, and different moments in American history. One of them might be worth only 5 cents, but another could surprise you. Watch till the end, because condition, mint marks, and tiny details can change everything. Let's begin our journey with the first coin. The 2001 Jefferson nickel is often ignored by collectors, yet it represents the final years of a classic design that ruled American pocket change for more than 6 decades. At first glance, it looks simple. But beneath its surface lies a story of tradition, transition, and hidden collector interest. Minted in the early 21st century, this coin marks a period just before the United States Mint completely changed the Jefferson nickel's design forever. Basic details: country: United States of America. Denomination: 5 cents nickel. Year: 2001. Composition: 75% copper, 25% nickel. Weight: 5.00 grams. Diameter: 21.21 millimeters. Edge: plain. Designer: Felix Schlag. Obverse: front side. Description: on the obverse, we see a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The inscription, "In God We Trust," appears on the left side, while "Liberty" and the year 2001 appear on the right. Jefferson's portrait reflects classical American values: calm leadership, intellectual strength, and political vision. Even in 2001, this design connected modern America to its historical roots. Reverse back side description: the reverse features Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's historic home in Virginia. Key inscriptions include: E pluribus unum, United States of America. 5 cents. Monticello symbolizes democracy, architecture, and Jefferson's intellectual legacy. For decades, this image became one of the most recognized designs in U.S. coinage. Mint marks and varieties: the 2001 Jefferson nickel was minted at Philadelphia P. No mint mark. Denver D. Small D. Mint mark. There was no San Francisco circulation strike for this year. Pushpin important: some 2001 nickels show weak strikes, off-center lettering, or die cracks. These errors can increase value significantly. Historical context: why 2001 matters. The year 2001 was historic for America. It was a turning point socially, politically, and economically. Coins minted during this time became silent witnesses to a changing nation. Just a few years later, in 2004, the Jefferson nickel design would undergo dramatic changes, making 2001 one of the last classic-era Jefferson nickels. Condition and grading importance: most 2001 nickels were heavily circulated, meaning high-grade examples are harder to find than people think. Grades that matter: MS 65 and above. Full steps FS designation on Monticello right finger. A full steps 2001 D nickel can be worth many times its face value. Market value estimated. Condition: approximately. Value circulated: 5 cents minus 25 cents. Uncirculated: MS $63 1 minus $3 MS 65 $5 minus $15 MS 66 plus. Full steps: $50 minus $300 plus. Error coins: $100 minus $1,000 plus. Value depends on market demand and certification. Why collectors want this coin: end of classic Jefferson design era. Affordable entry coin for beginners. Error potential. Full steps rarity. Historical transition period. This coin proves that value is not always about age. It's about condition, rarity, and story. Investment perspective: while not a goldmine coin, high-grade examples are long-term sleeper collectibles. As circulation finds disappear, premium examples will only become scarcer. Final thoughts: the 2001 Jefferson nickel reminds us that even modern coins can become historical artifacts. What looks common today may become rare tomorrow. Never underestimate the power of small details. Next coin: the 1989 Jefferson nickel may look like a simple 5-cent coin, but for collectors, it represents a fascinating chapter in modern American coinage. Produced at a time when minting quality was changing and circulation demand was high, this coin quietly entered millions of pockets across the United States. Yet today, finding a high-grade example is far more difficult than most people realize. Basic coin information: country: United States of America. Denomination: 5 cents nickel. Year: 1989 metal composition. 75% copper, 25% nickel weight. 5.00 grams diameter. 21.21 millimeters edge. Plain designer. Felix Schlag obverse description front side. On the obverse of the 1989 Jefferson nickel, we see a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. The inscriptions include, "In God We Trust" on the left, liberty, and the year 1989 on the right. Jefferson's portrait reflects dignity and leadership, symbolizing the ideals of freedom, democracy, and intellectual strength that shaped the nation. Reverse description, back side. The reverse design features Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate. Key inscriptions. E pluribus unum, United States of America. 5 cents. Monticello remained on the nickel for decades, becoming one of the most recognizable designs in U.S. coin history. Mint marks and production. The 1989 Jefferson nickel was struck at 2 major U.S. mints. Factory Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, large production numbers. Many coins show weak details due to heavy circulation. Factory Denver Mint, D mint mark, generally better strike quality, more desirable in high grades. Pushpin. Important note: there were no San Francisco circulation strikes in 1989. Full steps designation, very important, for Jefferson nickels, collectors look for full steps FS on Monticello. To qualify, at least 5 or 6 clear, uninterrupted steps must be visible. Any weakness or break lowers the grade. Right finger. 1989 D full steps nickels are scarce and highly valuable. Historical context. Why 1989 matters. The late 1980s were a period of economic change in America. The U.S. Mint focused on quantity over quality, which resulted in fewer well-struck coins. This makes high-grade 1989 nickels harder to find today, especially those untouched by circulation. Common errors and varieties. Some 1989 Jefferson nickels show collectible mint errors. Off-center strikes, die cracks, weak Monticello steps, misaligned dies. Collision error. Coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on severity and condition. Condition and grading guide. Grade description: circulated, heavy wear, low value. O about, uncirculated, slight wear. Collector interest: MS63 clean but average strike, MS65 strong eye appeal, MS66 mega, Siemens 67 FS extremely rare and valuable. Market value estimated. Condition value: circulated 5 cents minus 30 cents, uncirculated MS63 $1 minus $4, MS65 $10 minus $25, MS66 plus full steps $80 minus $400 plus error coins $150 minus $2,000 plus certified coins command higher prices. Why collectors want the 1989 Jefferson nickel: scarcity of full steps examples, end of pre-2000 minting, quality era, affordable yet collectible, strong demand among nickel specialists. This coin proves that modern coins can still be rare if preserved well. Investment potential: while not a silver or gold coin, the 1989 Jefferson nickel in top condition has strong long-term potential. As fewer pristine examples remain, collector demand continues to rise. Final thoughts: the 1989 Jefferson nickel teaches us an important lesson in coin collecting. Age alone does not create value, condition and details do. Check your change carefully. That ordinary nickel might be extraordinary. Last coin: the 1995 Jefferson nickel is a coin that many people overlook, yet it carries surprising importance in the world of modern U.S. coin collecting. Minted during the final decade of the original Jefferson nickel design, this coin reflects a time when production numbers were high, but quality examples were quietly becoming scarce. For collectors, the real value of the 1995 nickel lies not in its age, but in its details, condition, and mint characteristics. Basic coin details: country: United States of America. Denomination: 5 cents. Nickel: year 1995. Composition: 75% copper, 25% nickel weight. 5.00 grams diameter, 21.21 millimeters edge. Plain designer: Felix Schlag obverse description front side. The obverse of the 1995 Jefferson nickel displays a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in American history. Inscriptions include, "In God We Trust" along the left edge, liberty in 1995 on the right. Jefferson's image symbolizes democracy, education, and leadership, ideals that remain central to American identity. Reverse description, back side. The reverse features the iconic image of Monticello, Jefferson's home in Virginia. Inscriptions: E pluribus unum United States of America 5 cents Monticello steps are especially important to collectors, as their clarity determines a coin's premium value. Mint marks and production. The 1995 Jefferson nickel was struck at 2 U.S. Mint facilities. Factory Philadelphia Mint. No mint mark, high mintage. Many weekly struck coins. Factory Denver Mint, D mint mark, slightly better strike quality, more sought after in high grades. Pushpin. There were no regular San Francisco circulation strikes in 1995. Full Steps designation. Key collector feature. The Full Steps FS designation is the most important factor for Jefferson nickel collectors. To qualify, at least 5 to 6 uninterrupted steps on Monticello. No heavy marks or weak strikes. Right finger 1995 D. Full Steps nickels are difficult to find and command strong premiums. Historical context. Mid-1990s U.S. Minting. During the mid-1990s, the U.S. Mint emphasized speed and volume to meet circulation demands. As a result, many nickels from this era lack sharp details. This makes well-preserved 1995 nickels far scarcer today than their mintage numbers suggest. Common errors and varieties. Some collectible errors found on 1995 Jefferson nickels include off-center strikes, die cracks and chips, weak or missing steps, double die features. Rare collision error examples can dramatically increase the coin's market value. Condition and grading importance. Grade characteristics. Circulated worn details. Low value O minimal wear MS63 average uncirculated MS65 strong eye appeal MS66 plus FS rare and valuable estimated market value. Condition approximately value circulated 5 cents minus 25 cents uncirculated MS63 $1 minus $3 MS65 $8 minus $20 MS66 plus full steps $70 minus $350 plus error coins $150 minus $1,500 plus certified coins bring higher prices. Why collectors want the 1995 Jefferson nickel. Part of the final decade of the classic Jefferson design. Scarcity of high-grade full steps coins. Affordable entry for new collectors. Strong demand among nickel specialists. This coin proves that modern coins can be valuable when preserved correctly. Investment outlook. While not a precious metal coin, the 1995 Jefferson nickel has steady long-term potential in premium grades. As circulation examples continue to wear out or disappear, demand for certified high-quality coins increases. Final thoughts. The 1995 Jefferson nickel reminds us that rarity is not always about age. Sometimes, it's about survival. Look closely at your change. History might still be in your pocket. Bell call to action optional. If you enjoy learning about hidden value in everyday coins, subscribe to the channel, because every coin has a story waiting to be told.